Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show, and we are headed to our land right bordering the National Forest, Podocarpus. So what we're going to show you today is the land that we're offering for sale. We're offering 1.25 hectare lots to everybody. And this is over 3 acres of land in the pristine areas of Ecuador, right bordering the National Forest, Podocarpus. And as you can see, as you look around on our drive up to Podocarpus, it's just beautiful here. It's just green and lush, and check it out for yourselves. All right, everybody, this is the entrance to our land. Well, actually, it's also the entrance to Podocarpus, so there's added security, which is awesome. And what we're gonna do now is make our way up to our land, and we're also gonna show you Podocarpus. Let's go check it out. All right, everybody, so right here is the start of our land. And so everything you see on the left is ours. And it goes on many, many miles as we continue to drive here. And every time I come here, my breath is just taken away as I look at this like untouched, pristine environment. And these are a lot of the plots right down here that we're gonna be selling. Where we're going first is to the 100 hectares, which is 250 acres, that Angela and I are going to keep. And what we're going to do with it is we're going to just build one adobe house on it and then conserve the rest and turn it into a nature reserve. And this piece that we're conserving has primal forest on it. It's unbelievable. And what we're going to be doing with the other 100 hectares, which is another 250 acres, is we're going to be making 20 to 30 lots, which is over 3 acres. 125 of those 250 acres will probably be bits in between all these lots, which we're also going to make a nature reserve. So this is one of the reasons why we're looking for conscious living people who want to conserve land and live the ideal life in pristine nature. We're still driving on our way towards the Podocarpus and our land, and it's still on the left here. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to park right up, it actually continues to go, park right up here to the entrance of the area Angela and I are going to be keeping. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, this is the entrance to the land that Angela and I are going to keep. You guys, it is so peaceful and completely silent here, and so clean and crisp. It's unreal. And this is what we're talking about. This is just why this is one of the most amazing places on earth. Guaranteed on earth. Let's check it out. Come join me. All right, right now we are at 8,000 to 9,000 foot elevation. And sometimes it can get quite cold up here. And sometimes it gets windy, and it can also rain actually. But to live in a place like this, one of the rare, untouched pieces of earth on the planet, one of the most amazing in the world, this is the way it's supposed to be. So today, we are offering you 1.25 hectares of land, which is over 3 acres, anywhere from all the way down the mountain, which is about 6,000 foot elevation, all the way up to here, which is about 9,000 foot elevation. So you get to choose what you like best. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get over 3 acres of land for $75,000 in one of the most pristine areas of the world. Baby flowers right there, babies. Oh my goodness. There's just so much to explore here. It's unbelievable. You guys, this is the ideal place for children to frolic and run around safely in hectares of wild forest. Wow! So many, Araya. You want más? There you go.
Remember, it's like this, remember? Enjoy again. You have to close your mouth, yeah?
There you go. And you guys have to remember that this is 200 hectares of land. So there are plenty of flat spots all across this, miles and miles across this mountain, as you're gonna see as we go through the rest of this video. Let's go. You guys, there are hundreds and hundreds of pine trees on the land here, and Angela just discovered pine pollen. So you have your own multivitamin straight from the trees here. And if we look closely, you can actually witness, if you flick it, the pine pollen just goes poof in the air. Should we show Mariah? You ready, Mariah? Watch. Pine pollen. We have over 1,000 pine trees here and unlimited amounts of pine pollen. This is absolutely insane.
This is a pine plantation. I think it's about 15 years old, this pine plantation.
Watch this.
And we were just collecting pine cones because it's a few weeks before Christmas right now. And we thought, oh, pine cones, and then I thought, hang on a minute, that's where the pine pollen comes from. We just saw these little nodules.
Yeah. Okay, everybody, so don't worry, these cows will not be on your land when you, if you decide to actually get a plot and move here. But what I love about this area is not only is it absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, and pristine, but also we have the city, which you see right above me, which is seriously just 20 minutes away. It's Loja, one of the biggest cities in the area, and it has a professional hospital just like you would see in the States. And there's so much other things over there too. There's this place called Los Pitas where you can get all the inexpensive food, raw food you can possibly imagine. Avocados are 30 cents, mangoes are 30 cents, and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Now I've got a herd of cows here. As long as there's no fear, you're good. But if I started just going crazy right now, they'd all scatter away. What do you think, guys? We're good? We're good. Okay, guys, we're making our way this way. What you see over here is this mountain. It's like a V, and then you see this mountain come up like that. It's a V, and the mountain behind it is Podocarpus. And we're actually headed there right now, and you can kind of see like a crevice in that further mountain in between the V right here. And that's a path into Podocarpus, like a secret entrance. We're gonna take you to the real entrance of Podocarpus, and there's also a secret entrance straight from our land right here. And then also, the way this land works is we're on a mountain, and it goes all the way down to the bottom, 9,000 foot elevation to 6,000, and right there, the river's coming right through at the bottom, and then the land continues on the other side. So it's kind of like a V, and there's a river right down the middle. And it's completely magical by this river, which you'll see in a little bit also. And this is one of the primal areas that have never been touched before. And right down through here is the river. And that mountain right there is the start of Podocarpus. And that's where we're going right now. So we can get an entire view of as much of the land as possible in one shot, so I could show you guys the vast miles and miles of pristine land here. But this is one of the areas that we're conserving, and we're actually trying to find a way to merge it with Podocarpus so it's theirs. So we're gonna make our way right over there. The river's down there. We're gonna see so much more magic. We're just at the beginning, so let's go. And this is a pretty good shot, one area where you can almost see the entire land. And if you go look in the back right there, you see that light green area, and it goes all the way up to there. That's almost like the other end of the land here. You just have miles and miles here. And we're creating plots all the way throughout here. Now, the area is way over there where we bought it from farmers, and they were having cows graze and stuff like that. So we're gonna have many plots over there. And then as you come closer, there was other farmers using the land with their cows and grazing and things like that. But there's forest in between it all. So there's a plot of land, and then there's forest right here and there. And we're gonna go over there right now soon, and you're gonna see all of this. And it's just as beautiful and pristine as all this. And if you look way back there, we're just 20 minutes away from the city. And here we are on the other side of the land. We just drove a few kilometers this way, and we're just looking at the same shot going the other direction. And this is the area where I said there was a lot of farmland where the people were having their cows graze and stuff like this. And if you just take a look, these are all flat plots that cows used to graze upon, and these are going to be a lot of the lots. And as you see this white house right here, that's gonna be one of the lots. Somebody's gonna get that. And then if you look beyond that, there's another mountain behind that where it's kind of green, and then there's a bunch of flat spots. If you go all the way up this mountain to all the way up here, you could actually see more flat. There's another flat spot there. It's just endless, and there were actually cows grazing in all of these areas. And if you take a look, just so you kind of get an idea of where we're at here, if you go our land goes all the way back to that huge mountain back there. That's Podocarpus. And if you notice, you could see that V again. We have the V from this mountain and the V from that mountain, and it turns right in the middle of that river, and then there's that Podocarpus pathway I was showing you before. That's like all the way in that very, very end right there. That's the other end of the land. But now we're all the way over here at the beginning portion, and there's flat plots all the way through out here. And this is absolutely beautiful. Flat plots for you to live for the rest of your life with your families if you want, in pristine nature. And just when you think you've seen it all, from these one shots from far distance, everywhere you look, there's more flat pieces, just like the panning we did over here of the green area. And then right down here is like another huge plot. And then as we're gonna go over this mountain right here, this little hill, there's just another whole huge other one. Let's go check it out. And you guys, this is another awesome building spot right here. It's just absolutely beautiful with your own private forest behind you. Kids can play, endlessness here. And then right over here, there's another one that's ridiculous. And as we make our way over to here, here's another plot. And just take a look at the magnitude of this space. And just like the other plot we just showed you a second ago, it's almost like there's this energetic bubble vortex here to where it's just absolutely peaceful. All right, everybody, about, I guess, 10 kilometers all the way down there that way, there's an animal communicating with me, and I hear him like day and night. It's just so crisp and clean and clear. It's almost like he's standing right next to me. And in this pristine, untouched area that is just filled with forest and everything like this, the echo that you hear is unbelievable. For example, "Arr, arr, arr!" This entire valley just heard me. And I can imagine that back in the day, in the tribal times, that this is how it was, and this is how we communicated. "Arr, arr! Hello! Help me! People are coming here right now. Ah!" Let's continue. Okay, guys, we're gonna continue on down this way into this forest and over onto the other side of the mountain. And right in the midst there is spring water coming straight out from the mountain, fresh, untouched as can be. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, right here is one of the many natural spring water sources coming straight out of the mountain, untouched, pristine, clean water. And it just comes down and starts to feed the entire valley. We've got pipes coming out that's feeding the animals. The water sources here are gonna be the most cleanest you can possibly imagine. And in today's day and age, these water sources all across the land are one of the best securities you can possibly imagine. Let's continue on. And guys, right over here is just another pristine spring water source coming straight down the mountain all the way through to the river down there that I'm about to show you in a brief moment. Let's continue on. All right, guys, we are on our way down to the river right now. It's a whole nother ecosystem and it's completely magical. Right behind you is a whole nother plot. And right here is another beautiful, beautiful, energetic vortex bubble spot right here. And let's hit the river area. You guys are, it's a whole nother world over there. Come on. As we make our way down to the river area, you're gonna notice there's a house right here. This is the biggest house on the land. It's an Ecuadorian home. It needs a lot of refurbishing. All of this this could be like one huge plot for one person, or we're gonna separate it into many smaller ones. But you can see there's plenty of areas to garden. We have actually workers there right now who are living there and just gardening and making horchata tea and other things like this. And then there's plots here, plots there, and it could be this one huge sector for one person, or it could be many. And then it continues all the way along the river where many plots are gonna be, where people, if they wanted to live right next to a river, this is the ideal place to do it. Pristine river, beautiful, and it's magical. We're about to go see the magic of this place right now. Come on. All right, guys, we have now made our way down to the majestic river here. You can actually see the river coming through right here. This is the river area, and we're about to just go explore this way to all the different vast areas that you can possibly live at, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, let's go. You guys, this is the river area, and it goes beyond. You see that little house right back there? Well, it's not necessarily really a house, it's a cow stable. So someone's gonna be getting their own cow stable. This is what we did. We got, these farmers were here and we bought it from the farmers, and now it's just free for everybody. I think there might even be like those cow pumps. They might have taken it though, but I don't know. Okay, so we're just gonna make our way through here, even beyond the cow stable, or we'll call it the adobe little house over there, that you could turn it into whatever you like. We've got more river, the river just goes all the way across, all the way down to where Angela and I are, where we saw at the very beginning of this video. It's just, the river is just beautiful down there. Let's just go check some of it out. Come on. And we're still making our way across the river area at the very beginning. And just like over there that you just saw a second ago, over here there's many more plots right against the river. There's the cow stable. And then as you continue on, there's more. Let's go check it out. And this is another riverfront property. You've got the river right here, goes up there, and then we're gonna go right to the river in a second. You can see what it's like over there. We're gonna cross the river and then just take it all the way, and you can see all the beauty over there. Let's go. So here we are, we crossed the river, and now we're gonna head our way all the way back to the other side of the land, way over there. The river's beautiful. You could take river walks every day. Come join me. You guys, this river is accessible to everybody who lives on this land. And at any moment, you can come walk to the river and just enjoy nature. Whew. You guys, this is it. This is what living in nature is all about. We're looking for conscious, healthy people looking to conserve this paradise. I could spend days and days and days showing you more and more footage of this vast place, but I can only do so much. So thank you, everybody. If you're interested, just click the link below. We're selling properties today. We've got Riverfront, we've got many, many mountain properties. They're $75,000 each for over 3 acres of land. And this is Matt Monarch, and we'll see you next time at the Raw Food World TV show.